Babri. Hello and welcome to the Babri Young channel. Now today I've got this lovely fox top on and it doesn't quite fit, or should I say it does fit, but it's just a bit snug. As you can see, there's snugness in there, just a bit too snug, but the rest of it, shoulders, back, everything else feels just fine, just across there. And I was thinking, can I adjust this to make it so it's a little less snug? And I had a look at it, and I had a look on the inside, and actually this front section is made of two panels which comes together about here, which is where the most snugness is, and below it we've got some pin tucks, and above it a bit of ruching. So my thought is that if I undo there, I can take out one of the pin tucks and some of the ruching on both sides, and that should give enough extra bit of room in there without changing the shape at all to allow it to be not quite so snug, and then it will fit a little better and I'll be more inclined to wear it. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to have a go at, and hopefully it goes all right and there's not too much difficulty in doing this, because like I say, the join is there. It is two panels, so I should in theory be able to undo that seam, take out what I need, and then put that seam back in with a little bit more room. So better get on with it. So let's have a look at a close-up of this top, see if you can see this. What I've got is some pin tucks. I've got 4 in there. I don't know if that's really coming through, if you can see that, and of course some ruching along here. Now what I intend to do is to undo this seam that I've got, probably from sort of here to nearly to the back of the ruching, but not all the way. I don't want to go any further than that, just that one section, so then I can undo this one pin tuck that's in there, the end one, and then try to sort of ruche it a little bit. But so I've taken out some of that, and then obviously stitch this seam back together. Now this seam was obviously done mass produced, it's overlocked, so I will have to try and make sure I match that up well, I suppose, to see how it goes, see how it comes undone before I can put it back together. But hopefully that's the idea. So I suppose first things first will be to open it up and see how easily that goes. Now I've managed to get the seam opened up, and I've taken out that one pin tuck, is it? I think it is, yeah, I've taken that one out. So I've gained, I don't know, it's about 1 centimetre I suppose in all there, and I've taken out a little bit of the ruching, so when I pull that together, that is now nice and flat. I've just got to sew up the seam on the back again to put it all back together. Now looking at this thread, I don't know if you're able to see this on here, it's like a yellowy colour. I'm thinking it's not brown, and actually the closest thing I've got to it is this gold, which I reckon will work really well with this. So that's what I'm going to stitch it up with, this lovely gold, and see how it goes. So that's the one side done. I've taken out one of the pleats and a little bit of the ruching and stitched it back up. Obviously my stitching isn't as brilliant as the overlocking that was done, but actually I've used a smaller stitch because these stitches are actually quite wide. I mean, they're like 3 mil, sort of stitch length, which is quite a long stitch length, so I've used a smaller stitch length to sew that back up, and there you go, it's looking fine. Just got to do the other side and then see how much I gained and see how snug or not so snug it'll be once I've done the other side. So I better get on with it. But now that I've adjusted this top, it's a bit better fitting. It's still snug. It definitely a lot of snugness around the middle here, but nowhere near as much as it was before. I mean, I suppose if you really wanted to, you could take out, or I could have taken out another pin tuck and taken 2 out and a little bit more out to give more room. I suppose there's enough in here that really, if you really wanted to, I could have taken out all the pin tucks and this bit of ruching, but then you lose some of the shaping that's in there, which I wanted to keep. So yes, it is still snug, but snug that fits, I suppose, in a way. So yeah, I like that. Much more usable, much more likely to wear it and reach for that out of the wardrobe rather than going, no, I'll go buy and have something else. So yeah, it was fairly simple, quite quick to do, and not too difficult because of the way that these two panels, top and bottom panels, are put together. It's been quite a nice little, I suppose, amend project to do. Well, thank you for joining me on this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.